Welcome back in again at another session of hedge fund accounting. But in this session, we're gonna discuss about crypto hedge fund accounting. Now, your question would be, sir, why crypto hedge fund accounting? Look, guys, crypto hedge funds, are growing massively. Recently, I have seen that, more than 10 to 15 big hedge fund houses, they got a license from the FINRA or Security Exchange of US to incorporate hedge funds to invest in crypto based coins, tokens and ETFs. So it means in upcoming time you can see big boom for crypto hedge fund accounting processes and even projects. So yeah, so with that said, I would like to directly touch to the points and cover a crypto hedge fund accounting process. See, one request to everyone. There would be couple of sessions that I'm gonna record on this crypto hedge fund part. So to get the notification to you when we upload the session, so I would request you to click on bell icon, and also if you like this initiative, please do share this content with others who are looking for this this content. All right, so let's start with fund accounting, crypto hedge fund accounting, right? So in this session, as I said, especially we're going to discuss about cryptocurrency hedge funds. So I would like to discuss the flow of digital assets, their regulatory requirements, different financial reports which we prepare in crypto hedge funds, valuation of crypto wallets or coins, like how we perform the valuations and all. So I would like to decode each and everything in next couple of modules. So let's discuss with with the process flow. See, if I talk about accounting process flow of crypto hedge fund accounting part, your first task or first activity which you would see, which is transaction recording. Because as a hedge fund manager place trades for different coins. It could be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, right, Dogecoin, and there are many more, right? There are different coins which are exist in market. So basically hedge fund managers, they do some analysis of each coins or blockchain technology and all, and they invest their pooled money from the investors. They basically invest in different coins. So when they invest in coins, as a fund accountant, we received statement of wallet. So on the basis of statement of wallet, we can record the transactions in the books of fund to calculate the exposure of total transactions. So that's when your transaction recording process come into picture. So let me tell you very interesting fact. With the traditional financial instruments like equity, bonds and debentures, we have a trade life cycle like T+1, T+2, T+ hourly settlement, which you can see. But with the cryptocurrencies, we have like T plus on the spot settlement cycle. So it means once you, let's say, place trade now, immediately your trade will get executed and you will receive your coins in your wallet. So it means in crypto market, everything is like blockchain technology based, and your ledger will be updated very quickly. So you don't need to reach out to the custodians or reach out to the anyone if, let's say, if you want to buy any coins or currencies and all. So I hope you get this. So it means in a transaction processing of cryptocurrency market, the cycle or life cycle of transaction processing is like very quick. So on the spot you can see the settlement. So it means you can say it's a spot settlement cycle. All right. Second key activity which you can see, which is valuation of digital assets. So it means once you record the transactions, so it's a very important activity will be to compute the value of each coins and update that value in the books of fund to compute NAV, right? So it means valuation part come into picture. Then second activity which you would see, which is regulatory regulatory activity. So when we say regulatory and compliance, each and every country, they have designed some regulations around digital assets. If I talk about Dubai, they have a VARA, virtual virtual assets regulatory authority. If I talk about Luxembourg, again they have design framework around digital assets. If I talk about US, FINRA, which is a regulatory body, they have designed framework around it. Even in India also, teams are working around digital assets, and they're figuring out like how they can stabilize this market. All right. So it means as a crypto funds, there would be several circumstances where they need to file regulatory and compliance processes as well. See, if I talk about compliances, which includes KYC, AML, and FATCA or PEP checks, so that we need to continuously perform that AML and KYC process, and we'll have to report it out to the regulatory bodies. All right. And the important one is financial reporting. So it means in crypto hedge funds, we do perform financial reportings, prepare, let's say, balance sheet, income statement, fund flow statement, any other statements like different reports which we prepare, could be for capital call, subscriptions, capital expenses, and many more. So this is how your financial reporting come into picture. And finally, it is very important to perform audit of the business. So it means you can perform audit of your hedge fund, like crypto hedge fund. All right. So these are the key activities. If you are a fund administrator, or maybe let's say a fund accountant, so you should know this. What are the different activities which we take care of it as a fund admin or fund accountant with crypto hedge funds? So now if I talk about the different accounting activities which come into picture, so that we should know it. What are the activities and all? We should know it. What are the activities and all? So see, first thing which you would say, where we set up the fund. So it could be your master fund, feeder fund, small let's say standalone funds. Basically, fund manager, they set up the fund structure on accounting system, and then your capital call management come into picture. Then your trade reconciliation or buying and selling of securities come into picture. Portfolio valuation come into picture, where on time to time we'll have to compute the value of portfolio, and investor reporting, financial reporting, compliance reporting, because these are the activities which we take care of in a day-to-day operations of a crypto hedge fund. So I hope you got the idea now as a crypto hedge fund. So what are the exact activities which we perform in crypto hedge fund process? All right. So we have some theoretical part as well, like what we do exactly. Like here if you see fund setup come into picture basically. So we set up the fund on accounting systems. As per IFRS, UK GAAP, US GAAP, Luxembourg GAAP, there would be lots of the jurisdictions. So when we change the jurisdiction, your accounting practices also it will change. So basically your first step would be to set up the fund structure. So once the fund structure set up, then your investor capital management process come into picture. So when we say investor capital management process, so basically it means it's a capital call management or subscription process come into picture, where investors will subscribe amounts with the funds, and that amount will receive to the fund manager to invest that amount in different crypto coins. All right. If it is, let's say, your hedge fund, then subscription and redemption come into picture. So then whatever subscription and redemption, subscription and let's say capital call which fund has received, on the basis of that, fund manager or accountants will allocate the profit and loss to the each investor's account, and they'll update the statement of investors so that they can file their tax filings and all. Then daily NAV calculation come into picture, portfolio valuation come into picture, then valuation adjustment if it is required, that will have to post it. For example, let's say unrealized gain, unrealized loss, realized loss, unrealized loss. So broker fees, expenses, lots of activities basically come into picture, that will have to adjust it in the portfolio. Then here with the crypto hedge funds, of course it is the daily accounting is needed, because most of the coins, they are listed on stock exchanges like CoinGecko, Binance, or lots of the other platforms as well. Basically they are listed on a platform or marketplace. So it means their pricing quotation would be prevail in the market or exist in the market. So that same quotations which you can refer to compute the value of crypto coins and adjust in the books of crypto hedge fund. All right. Then pricing, price reconciliation come into picture, because we'll have to perform reconciliation to figure it out, a few certain activities and all. Then audit trail and maintenance, transaction recording, trade reconciliation, token movements and transfers from one account to another accounts, or maybe from one wallet to another wallet. So that all activities basically, as a crypto hedge fund accountants will have to take care of it. Then income and expenses of crypto hedge fund, which includes like management fees, performance fees, yield from the different coins or pools that come into picture basically. And so we'll have to update or adjust the accounting entries as and when required. Then fund operating expenses come into picture basically. Audit expenses, legal fees, transaction cost, custodial fees, technology expenses. There will be lots of other the transactions basically come into picture. Then investor reporting, you would say like monthly, quarterly, yearly, that all reportings basically which we prepare and submit it, which includes your financial statements, investor statements, NAV statements, capital balances, detailed holding statements, performance reporting of a fund, then even ratios, the benchmark reports. There would be lots of reports which we prepare and submit it to the investors, regulatory bodies, or stakeholders, and so on and so forth. Apart from that, of course, tax reporting, because across jurisdictions, what I have seen, like the tax part, which is very critical for crypto coins or crypto industry, and the entire world's the large regulatory bodies, they are working on it. So I'm sure you would see some decent tax rates in upcoming time, but at the moment I have seen like higher side tax rates. But again, that also will have to compute and file taxes, which is mandate. And finally, regulatory audit and risk reporting also that come into picture, and even tax reporting also come into picture. So these are the basically the task which we perform in crypto hedge funds. All right. So if you have any question around it, I would request you to please do write in the comment section, and ask questions to us. We would like to address all your queries and all. All right. So this was all about crypto hedge fund. So in next module, I'm gonna discuss about very that critical things, I would say, like what are the regulatory updates, or what are the the how we can form the funds, what are the types. So it means we're gonna discuss lots of other things. So I would say just be there and continuously enjoy this crypto hedge fund content. All right. So we'll see you in next module. So meanwhile, I would request you to again do comment and share this content with others, because we would like to reach out to the broader audiences, but without your comment and without you to sharing this content with others, it's not possible at all. All right. So yeah, thank you for watching this one. So we'll see you in next module. Thank you.